How's everyone doing today?
Good. How are you, sir?
Good.
We've heard a lot about Donovan Westmoreland moving to edge. Kind of where is his progress right now? Are there any other guys you're kind of trying out at that spot through the spring?
Yeah, Donovan Westmoreland is playing edge. We move him to edge. He's a really versatile guy. He played the position in high school, so he kind of understands the position. But he's definitely buying into the technique, and I'm excited about where Donovan is.
What about any other guys, Sterling, that stood out? Tyreek, obviously. Who else? What have you seen so far?
Really, all the guys. To be honest with you, Tyreek is doing a good job. Obviously he got some experience last year that I think is going to help him this year. Brian Thomas played as a true freshman, in limited snaps, but now you can see the transition. He's a lot more confident. He's playing fast. So I'm really excited about the progress that he's made. Going into Terrell Dawkins as well. I know he had a press conference with you guys a couple of weeks ago, and he kind of talked about the injuries and stuff like that. But he's continuing to work through that and building up his armor. And Desmond Umazulu just got here. I'm very pleased where he is. He's doing a really good job. All those guys really and we spoke on Donovan Westmoreland. So I'm really pleased where those guys are, man. They're working really hard.
Sticking with Umio Zulu in particular, what is it about him in terms of just being able to pick things up as a freshman? And, obviously he's got the size, he's got the reach, but what are some of the other things that he's been able to bring to the table?
I think, when we recruit guys, we want guys who love football. And I think he definitely loves football, and he's willing to do the little things to be successful. So, like I said, I'm very excited where he is. He's still supposed to be in high school, but he's out there competing. He's always around the ball. In our room, the first thing we talk about day one is leading the SEC in effort. And, we grade the lows really hard, but he has minimum lows. And he constantly shows up around the football, which is a good thing.
And sticking with him, I know you coach all your guys the same, but is it kind of cool to have one of your first guys that you recruited and signed here, being able to coach him and sort of start from the ground level and working up with him?
Yeah, absolutely. It's awesome, like you said, just going through that recruiting process with him. And all these guys, like you said, I coach all the guys the same, but it is, a guy coming from high school. He's still supposed to be in high school, graduated early, to getting him here and just seeing how he continues to progress. I think he might have put on 20 pounds since he got here. So kudos to the guys in the weight room doing a really good job with him. And like I said, he's picking up the playbook really well, and all those guys are pushing him. He sits right next to Jordan Strong in the meeting room, so he's constantly he's asking them questions. So Jordan Strong's doing a really good job with those guys. So it's been going really well.
Clayton White was in here a couple weeks ago saying he wouldn't mind having Nick Harbor in some end of half, end of game pass rush situations. Has that conversation been had at all by you, with Beamer, anyone with the staff?
No. Obviously we love Nick Harbor. He's a different breed when it comes to athleticism, and he's going to play offense. We want to see him help us put some points on the board, and I think that helps defense as well.
Sterling, what does it mean to have Strawn back and back for another year, and what do you expect from him?
It's awesome. Anytime you can get a guy with a lot of playing experience, a guy like Strawn, he's high energy. Before he got injured last year, I was really excited about him. I would say he's one of our leaders on defense, and he just brings a boost and some things that we need on defense. So I'm extremely excited about him and ready to get the thing going with him whenever he gets back.
We had an opportunity to talk with Terrell a couple weeks ago, and one thing he mentioned was being able to have a relationship with you and how that helped him, especially through this period. You understand, going through the process of being a player, injuries happen, that mental hurdle, especially lower body injuries. How have you seen him in terms of just coming back here and trying to be the best that he can and be himself, while also trying to just, push that to the side the best he can?
Absolutely. As a coach, man, this thing is all about relationships. This is a business, but at the end of the day, it's all about relationships, genuine relationships. And, me and Terrell, we talk all the time. I was able to go back to when I was in college at NC State, going into my true senior year. I ended up hurting my knee. So, I would tell them about my experience there. I had the red shirt. That's kind of how I got into coaching, sitting that year out and then coming back and playing the next year. But that year I developed a passion for coaching. But, I just told them my story and just kind of how you're able to persevere through that. And, like I said, man, it's all about relationships and continue to just push these guys, find the buttons to push. And ultimately you can do that when you have a good relationship with them.
Thank you, Sterling.
All right. Thank you, guys.